Yeah, I mean, I was in everyone's shoes, right? I was the one watching these videos. And I mean, just at the get-go, just I think work with Rhett. Um, if you want to just avoid all the mistakes that could ever happen and have a solid team, it's by far been the best investment I think I've ever made in my life. Just because from zero to six houses took me under 2 months, right? Under a month to actually acquire all those properties. So, do your due diligence. If you want to put my contact information in I don't mind answering because when I was watching these videos, I did my due diligence, right? And I actually reached out to people that you had interviewed before, and it's always been a unanimous like it's awesome, right? It's been great to work with, and I can't agree more. I mean, having a mentor that you can pick up the phone and call or send a text, and have a team of like-minded people who all have the same philosophy as Rhett, that's priceless, right? A lot of other mentorships or coaching in the Section 8 space, they expect you to just watch a course and then find the property management on your own and find the lenders on your own. So kind of having everything built out in house, with each kind of facet communicating with each other. I mean, that's been priceless. So yeah, I'm super excited to keep growing the portfolio. And if I could tell anyone that's watching is just do it. I mean, Rhett's a great guy in and out. I mean, everything the exact same person you see on these interviews is the same person that you message or call, and it's been an actual awesome experience for sure.
Hey guys, Rhett here. What is going on? I am with my client, John. Guys, John is on fire. He will not stop buying. He's an absolute beast. John, thank you so much for hopping on here today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I'm super excited.
Yeah, brother. So listen, John, why don't you tell everybody who's watching just a little bit about you and how you got into Section 8, why you got into Section 8, and what that's been like for you.
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California, high cost of living area. I've always been interested in investing in real estate. I at first I was thinking about, just doing the normal invest in your backyard, until you see some of the prices here and with current rates, I was like, nothing in SoCal is going to cash flow, right? And then you also have pretty bad tenant laws and landlord laws, and I was like, maybe this just isn't for me. So in about like 2022, this is when like the rise of the Section 8 gurus was happening. So I was seeing a lot of, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, people like $5,000, $10,000 invest in this property. And I was like, that's not a bad idea. I've never invested in out of state, and maybe it's something I can take a look at. And I actually spoke to one real estate investor that kind of changed my mind about everything. And one of the things he said, he owns a couple of Section 8 properties in Wisconsin. And he said, there's no such thing as turnkey, right? Especially when you don't know who repaired the house or whatever happens. If you're cash flowing 500 bucks a month for 3 months, at month four, if something happens, you're basically screwed, right? So I kind of just started going down the rabbit hole a little bit more. And then I found Rhett. I was subscribed to him, I think, since 2023. And I have like little notes on some paper to like contact him and kind of figure out and see where I can work, and buy some properties. And I really just kind of vibed with the philosophy of, this does take work. This does take capital. It's not an easy route, but if you have the team, everything can happen. And so I spoke to Rhett once, I'd say about 7 months before I joined. I was pretty surprised that, you were the person I hopped on the phone with. Same person that was putting out the ads. I didn't speak to a salesman, nothing out of the norm. Um, and one of the ways I kind of tested to see, okay, is this legit or not, was usually when it's like a program, from a guru, you'll have like a salesman following up with you like every week. And with Rhett, we had the conversation. It went well. He offered me like, I think we were on the phone for like 20, 30 minutes. And then he offered it and I said, hey, I'll think about it. He's like, take your time, no stress. Whenever you're ready, let's hop in. And 6 months later, I called him up and I was like, hey, I'm ready to join, and kind of went from there.
Yeah, and John, I mean, we've been working together for a couple months, and how big's your portfolio already?
I'm currently at 6 properties right now, and hoping to add another 4 this year.
I mean, that is unbelievable. So in 12 months, you will have had 10 properties,
Mhm.
all Section 8 rentals, and in a market that you've never been to, with houses that you've literally never seen.
Yep.
Can you believe that? Would you have ever thought years ago that you would be doing something like this?
Never. Just because I know, like, dealing with like from experiences from others that I know, dealing with contractors and certain agents can be sketchy if you don't have like the right team. So no, I never thought I'd be here. I honestly never thought I would ever have pulled the trigger if I didn't have you and the team. Just because, I work in a position where I can't just travel back and forth between here in the Midwest or here in the Southeast, wherever the market is. So yeah, I didn't think it could have happened, but it's been a really fun process, and yeah, it's been great.
What do you think your favorite part is, John, of building this portfolio?
Dude, the team you have built out, like, great people all around. I mean, from the agents to the property managers to the lenders that we work with. I mean, I consider some of them friends too. Like, we speak so much, and they're just all great people, and they're just all there to help. I mean, any question you have, they're there to answer it. Literally nicest people ever. And main thing is they care about your portfolio like as much as you care about it, right? So I'd say that that's probably been the biggest benefit, is just knowing, okay, if something does go wrong, I have a team behind me that can say, okay, let's handle it, right? So I'd say that's been the probably the biggest factor.
Well, John, I appreciate that, but at the same time, you're the one that's doing it. And you're the one that's saying, you know what, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to build for myself. Where do you see this portfolio going over the next 10, 20, 30 years?
Yeah, so I actually have that's funny they brought that up. I actually have a sheet on my computer somewhere where it's the amount of units that I want to accumulate year in and year out, following like a very specific strategy with, as you know, I'm doing Burrs.
Yeah.
And so I kind of stress tested in the beginning to see how many I could do. And we did 6 together right off the bat. So I definitely know I can scale this thing. I know for 2026, I want to add 4 more. Um, and I think my ultimate goal is to get pretty high. I want to hit kind of the couple hundred units where I have the flexibility of saying, okay, I can either exit this portfolio and sell it off, or just keep bringing on, private money, and just continue to scale it. So yeah, that's where I am going. But just the same with all of your other clients, I just take it day by day, right? Just keep accumulating units, put your head down, and just kind of one unit at a time, and go from there.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that that's definitely a great approach that you have. And when you're building a portfolio, John, there's usually things that you need to avoid, and there's pitfalls. And we appreciate you trusting us to guide you through that and help you to make sure that your portfolio is super profitable right off the bat, and you don't have to go through a lot of those problems, a lot of those issues.
Mhm.
Now, one of the biggest deterrents for people doing this is family and friends. Unfortunately,
Mm.
when you tell people, hey, I want to get into Section 8 real estate investing, and people can say, no, I don't think it's a good idea. I've heard this or I've read this. Have you ever had anybody maybe in your inner circle or close to you that is like, what are you doing?
Yeah, definitely. I think my parents for sure in the beginning, I think they were just worried that I was investing kind of out of our backyard.
Yeah.
But once I started showing them how in the loop I was with everything, and how everything is coming back as expected. In fact, my dad actually watches your videos now. He thinks he saw your real estate development video, and he's like, "Oh wow, this is a really good guy." And so yeah, I mean, in the beginning, definitely there's that hesitation where people are always scared to invest outside of their backyard. But again, like when you're in a market like SoCal or Boston or Seattle, New York, it's kind of what you have to do, right, to get yourself into the market. Because if you keep waiting to buy, a $900,000 house and hopefully have the stars align where the rates are low enough for you to cash flow, it doesn't work as well as if you're just constantly investing in a market where you have a great team. So yeah, definitely a little bit in the beginning, but I was fully confident from the get-go. I mean, I think just from our conversations, I don't think there's really any time where I was like not confident in the process. I was just kind of like, hey, let's keep going, and whatever you need, I'm there for it. And it's been working out great. I can't complain at all.
And John, so you got six houses. You did the Burr method on every single one of them.
Mhm.
What do you think your approach is going to be moving forward? With your experience with the Burr, do you think that the Burr is going to be your path forward?
Hands down. I mean, first of all, just having everything brand new in the home, it's just kind of relieving any of those deferred maintenance costs, and also just having everything, coming and kind of verified by you and the team. When you buy like a turnkey rental from, a contractor that wasn't from the team or anything like that, it's really hard to say, okay, I know how long this HVAC is going to last, right? I know how long this roof is going to last. So yeah, definitely, I'm just going to keep doing the Burr. I like having everything new, um, especially when you do those large rehabs. It allows us to kind of uncover any other issues we might find. So it's better if we find it on kind of the front end rather than the tenant having an issue later on. Um, and then also just putting nice properties on the market for tenants is also really nice. It probably going to let you get them filled up a lot faster. And then the tenants that are in there are going to want to stay in there for a lot longer because it's pretty much a brand new home. So yeah, I'm just going to continue doing that. I'd say the one thing I might incorporate later on is just maybe private money as the portfolio starts growing. I know I have a couple of people that want to invest with me, so just bringing on private money to scale a little bit faster, and just keep adding homes to the portfolio.
Yeah, and John, you talk about private money. What you're doing right now, and we don't really talk a lot about private money on the channel, and
Mm-hmm.
and I probably should more because what you're doing right now is exactly how you bring on private money. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people say, "Well, how do I just go get $1 million? How do I just go get a couple hundred thousand
Yep.
dollars?" To get private money, you need to have a proof of concept.
Yep.
And usually it has to be more than one house. One house, some people give you some money, but you do 10 houses with your own capital, you're going to have
Mm-hmm.
people coming out of the woodwork begging to give you money because they
Yep.
want to be a part of that. So you take all the risk up front. You build
Mm-hmm.
a not only one proof of concept unit, you build a proof of concept portfolio showing people, hey, not only can I do this, but I can do this at scale. So then they say, okay, how
Mm-hmm.
do I get involved? It becomes instead of you asking for money, people asking to give you money, which is a huge, drastic change, which is amazing. It's exactly what you're doing, John. You're building out an infrastructure to raise capital to continue to build a portfolio for yourself that's going to generate tons of cash flow, generational wealth for you, for your family, for whoever you want in just assets and just time.
Mm-hmm.
You doing the Burr method, not only are you increasing the ability of to generate rent. I mean, you look at the houses that we did, we added bathrooms and bedrooms to
Yep.
virtually every single one to add value
Mm-hmm.
very quickly. And in doing that, not only are you adding that immediate value, you're already starting to get appraisals back and you're seeing that result, but you're also generating more cash flow.
Yep.
So the more rent, the more bedrooms, the more bathrooms, the more cash that's going to come in every month. So you're doing something, you're checking so many boxes in just one of these properties, and
Mm-hmm.
then you're doing it again and again and again and again. Would you say that this method is a kind of boringly methodical?
Yeah, that's actually what I was just talking to the property manager like right before this call, and yeah, I think that's been the one thing that'll kind of screw around a little bit in your mind because it's so easy. I mean, Rhett's teams from A to Z, from the minute you purchase that home until it's rented out, they just take care of everything. It's been a very, hands off process. They'll, of course, you guys will fill me in if there's anything I need to be filled in on, but it's been, like you said, monotonous, and it's just easy to kind of scale it up. And the cool part about it too, and this goes for anyone that's watching, is this team really wants you to scale. They want to do everything in their power to make it as easy for you to just kind of keep buying, right? And that's always been the conversation that I've had with you, with the lenders, with property management, and that's everyone's goal, right? As long as we're all winning and we can continue scaling this portfolio, that's the goal. So yeah, I agree with you. It's been super. Uh, it's been awesome. I mean, like you said, I haven't been stressed 1 minute about the portfolio. Everything's been taken care of A to Z. And so it makes it a lot easier for me to focus on the back end where it's like raising private money or going out and just acquiring more capital to keep buying units, where I have a really amazing team in the background handling all the logistics from A to Z.
Yeah, and John, we want you to succeed because the more you succeed, the more we grow together.
Yep.
So, if it's not working, then it's not working. We
Hmm.
want it to work so badly so we can do 100 houses together, but you're never going to
Yep.
do 100 if the first six aren't a good experience and the first
Hmm.
20 aren't a good experience. So it puts us directly in line with each other to grow and to scale together,
Hmm.
which is something that I appreciate. And of course, we've loved working with you. You've been phenomenal, and we are super, super excited to help get you to where you want to get to. And you've been super generous with your time. I know everybody watching appreciates it. If you were talking to somebody right now, John, because you are,
Hmm.
who wants to get started but just needs that little extra motivation, what do you think that you would say to them?
Yeah, I mean, I was in everyone's shoes, right? I was the one watching these videos. And I mean, just at the get-go, just I think work with Rhett. Um, if you want to just avoid all the mistakes that could ever happen and have a solid team, it's by far been the best investment I think I've ever made in my life. Just because from 0 to 6 houses took me under 2 months, right? Under a month to actually acquire all those properties. So, do your due diligence. If you want to put my contact information in I don't mind answering because when I was watching these videos, I did my due diligence, right? And I actually reached out to people that you had interviewed before, and it's always been a unanimous like it's awesome, right? It's been great to work with, and I can't agree more. I mean, having a mentor that you can pick up the phone and call or send a text, and have a team of like-minded people who all have the same philosophy as Rhett, that's priceless, right? A lot of other mentorships or coaching in the Section 8 space, they expect you to just watch a course and then find the property management on your own and find the lenders on your own. So kind of having everything built out in house, with each kind of facet communicating with each other. I mean, that's been priceless. So yeah, I'm super excited to keep growing the portfolio. And if I could tell anyone that's watching is just do it. I mean, Rhett's a great guy in and out. I mean, everything the exact same person you see on these interviews is the same person that you message or call, and it's been an actual awesome experience for sure.
Well, I appreciate that, John. And guys, please drop questions and comments for John, below this video. He will be in the comment section, and he'll answer any questions for you. John, thanks, brother. Thanks so much for coming on today.
My pleasure, Rhett. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you guys.
We'll see you guys next time.
Awesome.